Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ellen and in today's video I will do Empties number 5. Yeah, I filled up this bag. I've changed it up a little bit because I thought that I filled up the bag so fast. Well, not so fast, but I filled it up pretty fast and it was almost the same products every month. So the things used a lot and the things I use on a regular basis I don't put in this. So yeah, if you want to see my empties, just keep on watching. Okay, so the first thing I get up is this Schwarzkopf's Got to Be #InstaShine hairspray. This is my favorite hairspray. I really like this hairspray because it makes your hair style whole all day. But it don't make the hair like crispy and it don't make it hard in that way. Of course it makes it a little bit harder and it kind of gives it a texture, but it's not very like, it's not in a gross way, and it really holds your hair in place all day long. And plus it's really cheap, and this bottle have lasted me for such a long time. So yeah, I really recommend this one for you guys. Then is this Akko Micellar Cleansing Water 3-in-1 Gentle Power. This is a micellar water I've been using for I think around a year. Not just this one, a lot of different bottles, but micellar water that is the best one that I've found that is cruelty free. So if you have any other cruelty-free options, please feel free to write them in the comments. But this works great to take off. That was a really Swedish accent, I'm sorry. Works great to take off the rest of the makeup that I have left and that I want to take off with this. Okay, it's a great product for the price. Also, it's pretty cheap, and yeah, it's the best one I found. I have a shampoo right here. I've started to use a new hairline. I really like it. This is the Tresemme Color Revitalize Vibrant Color Protein shampoo, and of course the conditioner too. I really like this. First of all, you get a pretty, this is the smallest bottles, and it's 500 milliliters that I can find. I don't know if they have smaller, but they also have bigger, that is 1,000 milliliters. And they're just really good. I really like them for my hair. I would repurchase this again and again and again and again because I really like this shampoo and conditioner. Then I have a Neutrogena Deep Moisture Body Lotion for dry skin. I like this body lotion a lot actually. It was pretty cheap. It moisturized my skin really good because it's their Norwegian formula, which is kind of for Scandinavian skin and for really dry skin. My skin on my body is really dry. I don't know if it's, I think it is because I'm Scandinavian and we live in a pretty dry country, but this works really good. The only thing I want to say about it is that I don't like the packaging because it's like bigger in the bottom and like thinner up here. When it starts to get empty, you can't get all the products out with the pump, so you need to kind of like turn this up and be like to just get the last product out, which I don't really like because it's quite annoying when you just can have an easier bottle and just take out your bottle lotion or whatever. But it was the product itself is good, but I don't like the packaging at all on this one. I think I have an addiction with face mask. Oh my god. This is sheet mask, guys. I love sheet masks, so I will go through all of them with you. So the first thing I get up is my Skin Facial sheet mask, the kitty face. This is a fun little sheet mask. This is very cheap. I think they're great. They're not my favorite, but they are super cute, and I think they're perfect for like if you would hang out with some friends and want to use a sheet mask or whatever. But in other ways, like it moisturizes my skin. And it's really cute, but it's nothing special. This is not a sheet mask, this is a hair mask from Iko Infusion Thermal Treatment Wrap Color Protect and Repair Mask. I like this mask. The only thing is that it's quite hard. It's not hard to use, but it's this big extra step that takes like, I think it takes like 25 minutes to do, and it's just too extra because you need to go in the shower and shower your hair, and then you need to go out and put this on and wait for 25 minutes. It's not ideal for me, really not. The product itself, it's good. You get really soft hair after you have used it, and it lasts for about a week or two, and yeah, it makes your hair soft, but all the extra steps and the time it takes is just not worth it for me. Plus, it didn't smell that great. It kind of smelled like old lady, which is not my favorite scent, so that's why I would not repurchase this. Okay, then I have this sheet mask. This is a body drench sheet mask, no mess, mud, blemish control facial mask. It's a mud mask, so it's not this normal sheet mask where you get like a serum on it and you have it on. This is more like a mud. Then you take that was on a sheet mask and then you put it on. I would say it's a lie that it says no mess mud, because it was pretty messy. I felt like it would be less messy if I just bought a normal mud mask and put it on my face, because first of all, I didn't understand how you should put it on, and it was like plastic over it, and I thought that you should first have the plastic too, but I was like, whoa, this is weird. But then I realized you could take off the plastic, and then when it was the mask. The mask then was quite dry and didn't have a lot of mud mask on it, and then second of all, it was just pretty messy. I've used it. Yeah, I could feel it different in my skin. It took away the blemishes and stuff I had, but it was too messy for me. So I would not buy this again. I have some pimple patches. This is from Holika AC Mild Red Spot Patches. I've been wanting to try pimple patches because everyone are talking about them on YouTube, at least them I watch, and they say they're really good and all of that. I don't know what I feel about them actually. They have talked about a lot of difference. I just bought a random pair and wanted to try them, and it was Holika, which is a brand I like. So I feel like I need to try more because I'm not experimented. I haven't experimented a lot with pimple patches. I just tried this one and they wasn't my favorite. I felt like, I don't know, like of course it took away the pimple after a night because they're sticky and they kind of, this maybe is too much information, but when you took it off and it was like a hole in your skin, that was kind of scary. But you still needed to pop it after because you can't leave it, because then you have gunk in your pimple still left, so you needed to take it out. So this just made a hole in it, and I don't know if that's better than just pop them, you know. I feel like they're the same in that, and I would rather just wait them out until they're like kind of dry, not make a hole in them so you need to kind of pop it, because I don't like that. Because that makes scars. And if I put it on after it was like, when it just was red, it didn't happen. Nothing happened. Nothing changed. So I don't know what I think about this. It was quite expensive too. I think it was like 60 crowns, which is quite expensive for, how many do you get? Like 15? No, wait, 6 plus 6, 12. You get 12 patches in this one. And 60 crowns, that's pretty expensive. So I don't know what I think about this. I have a Pore Bubble Cleansing Mask from Skin 79. This is a sheet mask who bubbles up. This sheet mask you put on and then it starts to bubble on your face and you look so fun. And that's why I really liked it, because it looked so much fun and it felt funny on the skin. But how it changed my skin, I don't know how much. It says that is like pore care system and it should like take away your pores. I didn't really notice a difference, I think, but I really liked how this mask felt on my skin, and I really liked how it looked because it was very bubbly and I really liked that. So would I buy it again? Probably, because I like the bubbling effect. Then I have Misha Real Solution Tensile Sheet Mask in hyaluronic acid. This I really liked. I really liked the sheets in this one because it was very thin and it really gripped onto my face in a really good way. And my skin loved hyaluronic acid. My skin loved that because it really moisturized, but not in an oily way, but it moisturized in a good way. you understand? And yeah, it was really good. I really liked that, and I would probably buy it again because it was a really good mask actually. Then I have a Pure Source Cell Mask Pearl, also from Misha. This is kind of a cheaper version of this. You could kind of feel a difference in the mask itself, so you could kind of feel a difference there. But you know, this is the pearl one, and I thought that the pearl would give me like this really glowy skin, but it didn't. It didn't really make any difference. Buy a pearl mask. I want to glow like a pearl because that's what the mask should do, but it didn't. So I don't think I would buy this again. I have this from It's Skin Power 10 Formula VB mask, and this is in sebum control. This masks I've tried. This is the second mask I've tried from this series. I really like the mask itself because the sheet in it is very thin and it also grips to my face really good. But their serum in it or whatever that you put on your skin is not very good. Well, of course it's not bad or horrible, but it doesn't make any difference in my skin. So I don't know what I think about this because I don't know what it didn't make any difference, but I really like the mask itself. Then I have this Pomegranate Clean and Vitality mask sheet from It's Skin. I really like this actually. It makes my skin very glowy and very smooth after I've used it. Plus, if I remember right, I think I really liked how this sheet was. It was pretty thin and it gripped good to my skin. So yeah, I think I actually really like this one. Then I have a mask from Appeal, Icing Sweet Bar Sheet Mask. The mask itself is a little bit too thick for me, and it didn't make any big difference in my face. I felt like it was the same as this, and this cost like maybe like 30 crowns, and this cost like 10. And I feel like these two were the same, you know, so I would rather just buy the cheaper one. So this didn't do anything special for my skin. Then I have this Black Happy Mask from the brand Coco Star. This mask I really like the sheet mask again on this because it really gripped onto my face. But again, I didn't feel like it did anything special. It's a purifying mask, but I didn't feel any different. I like the mask itself, but I didn't feel any different after I've used this. Then I have a facial cleanser. This is Aqua Spotless Deep Cleansing Daily Face Wash. I've talked about this before. This is one of my favorite face cleansers. It's really good. The only thing I'm kind of concerned about is that it has perfume in them. So if you are much sensitive, I would not recommend it because perfume can be very harsh on the skin, especially if you have sensitive skin. But otherwise, it's an amazing cleanser. It really cleanses your skin and you would not have a lot of pimple after you have used this. Volumina Nordic Hydra Matte Hydration 24-hour cream gel. This was a day cream. I use it both day and night. I felt like this was a little bit too thick for me. I liked it as a night cream because it was so thick but on the day I felt like it was a little bit too thick and it kind of felt like it clogged my pores and stuff like that, which I didn't really like. So yeah, I would probably not buy this again because it was way too thick for me. I have 3 concealers and 2 of the same. This is the NYX Constop One Stop Concealer in the shade Alabaster number 2. This is my new favorite concealer. Oh my god, I love this concealer so much. It's so good. Like, it's amazing coverage. It lays beautiful on my skin. And yeah, I just really like this. So if you want to try a new concealer, try this one. It's amazing. I really like this, and I could recommend this concealer to everyone. The other concealer I have is this Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define concealer in number C2. I like this concealer, I do, yeah. It's very cheap, but now I found my other one that I really liked, and I don't like this as much. It's still a good concealer, and I would say it's kind of like my backup, I would say. If I would buy like 2 concealers, this would be like my backup, because it's a good concealer, but it's not my favorite. I have 2 eye gels. Eye cream, this is my favorite eye cream, because it's kind of a gel, So first of all, it doesn't have any ingredients for like tightening and stuff. I don't really want to use that because I'm not in that age. I don't have wrinkles, and I'm not starting to get wrinkles anytime soon, so I don't want to use products that are to prevent that. So this is really good for that because they're just a cooling, moisturizing, thin gel, which is perfect around my eyes because I have pretty sensitive eye area, so this works amazing for that, so I would recommend this. I have some setting sprays. First one is I Heart Revolution Fixing Spray, Makeup Fixing Spray in Cucumber. I don't know about this one. I didn't really like the spritz. It wasn't my favorite. It smelled kind of chemical, and yeah, like I guess it was fine, but I would probably not buy this again because it wasn't my favorite. And then I also have an Essence Instant Matte Makeup Setting Spray. I didn't like this one at all. First of all, the spritz was like, oh my god, yeah, you see, like, I still have some, I don't know why. No, I didn't like this one. The spritz was like all over and it got gunks on my face, which was really weird, and it didn't make my makeup last any longer, so I didn't like this one. And then I have the Body Shop Mint Mattifying Face Mists. I love this series, or the face mist from the Body Shop. I have another one that I'm using at the moment. I love those. They are really good. But I didn't like this one as much because the spritz wasn't the same. The other are like psh, and it's kind of like alarm, but this was like ch 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 ch. And because I don't know, it was like a product, and so you needed to shake it. You hear? Yeah, to make it all blend. But you still got kind of gunks on your face, which I didn't really like to have on my face. So I love the Body Shop's face mists, but not this one. I have used up a mascara. This is the Clinique High Impact Mascara in number 1 black. This was fine. I would not repurchase this in the big size. I got this in a glossy box because it didn't make any difference to my lashes. It didn't, when I put it on, it was just like, oh, okay, black lashes. It didn't make my lashes any like longer, more volume or anything. It just made them black, which I don't really like, and especially when Clinique is pretty expensive, and if you buy an expensive mascara, at least you want it to make something to your lashes, but this doesn't make anything to your lashes. So I would not recommend this one to any of you guys because I didn't like it at all. Then I have an eyebrow pencil. This is the e.l.f. brow pencil in the color taupe. What I thought of this brow product, I didn't like it. The pencil itself was it was not that thin, pretty cheap, and it held, and I could use it for a pretty long time, but the product itself wasn't my favorite, so I would probably not buy this again because I know there are other brow products on the market that I like more. And the last thing I have is this, the Body Shop Tea Tree Oil Targeted Gel. I like this, actually. It wasn't, I think there are better pimple treatments or targeted treatment than this one, but this was good. It dried out the pimple kind of overnight, not fully dried out, but it helped it a little bit. And if I had a pimple that I felt like, oh, this is going to come out soon, if I put this on every night on that pimple that I felt will come out soon, it didn't came out and be like that, so you could pop it. It just stayed, and then after a week it just lay down. So I like this one a lot, but I think there are betters on the market. So if you have any pimple treatments, please feel free to write those in the comments because I would love to find more. But yeah, that was everything for this video. So yeah, I hope you liked it, and if you did, please give this video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and I hope I see you in my next video. Bye!